Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Trevor May will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now batting, Derek Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Hunter to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Hard liner to center field. Hunter is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance of hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So coming to the plate, Chuck Knox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins,
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
At the plate, Dan Glavin. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kirby Puckett. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Ready now, Don Mattingly comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Mattingly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Next for New York, Robinson Cano. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, David Rosario as he lines it out to center. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
In now, Greg Nellis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Hunter to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
In now, Derek Jeter. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Oh and 1, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. On the year, Gardner carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-1. Line towards center field. Hunter is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Jeter at second with 2 down. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Glavin is there. And that's the 3rd out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Batting fifth,
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Justin Morneau, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 17 home runs and 42 runs batted in. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. CANO is there, and that's the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The next twin up, Joe Mauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt, but good hands back there by Posada as he's able to pounce on it quickly. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 48.
In is Torrey Hunter. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting it, the right fielder, Michael Kadire.
Now at the plate, Michael Kadire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jeter has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit in the air out toward left. Gardner is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees 4 and the Twins 1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Into the box, Don Mattingly. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Stepping in now, David Rosario. He swings and lines it to left. Glavin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Posada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball right down the line and left. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins 1. Now in the box, Chuck Knox. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
The left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Dan Glavin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And this one goes right by Posada, and that'll be a wild pitch. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. This is line to left. Gardner is there. Let's see if they try it. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter, KIRBY.
Next will be the designated hitter, KIRBY PUCKETT. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Knox takes his lead at third with one away. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Jeter takes it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box now, Harmon Killebrew as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box, Justin Morneau, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins 2. Digging in, Greg Nellis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Knox is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
The center fielder, number 7.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Ready for another shot now. Mickey Mantle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. Slider laid off for a ball.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Mantle has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 48.
Standing in, Torrey Hunter, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first, retires Hunter, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Michael Kadire.
Settling in now, Michael Kadire. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here comes the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Mauer corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's one away. Ready once again, Don Mattingly. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Glavin. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, GARDNER.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Chuck Knox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 32, Glavin.
Striding in, Dan Glavin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Mike Morin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Mike Morin.
Digging in now for the Yankees, David Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
David Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada has a good changeup. Will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 coming. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Greg Nellis will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Derek Jeter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees, and it remains 5-2. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Leading off the inning, Kirby Puckett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Jeter has it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Third baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Green has thrown a little over 50 innings, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. CANO on the grass. Throw on to first gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Morneau.
At the plate, Justin Morneau. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. Hildenberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Trevor Hildenberger.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Come on, guys, let's go.
This is line to left, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Striding into the box, Mickey Mantle 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is foul right side. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly in the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from 3rd. And they'll add 1 more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Yankees lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Joe Mauer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Torrey Hunter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. One strike now to Hunter. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard to third. Nellis scoops it up. Throw to first, retires Hunter, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, Michael Kadire.
Standing in, Michael Kadire. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Mantle will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail here at 6-2. Taylor Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
The catcher Jorge Posada will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Posada.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to left field. Glavin moves over. Makes the play. 1 away.
Third baseman, GRAIG.
Ready for another chance. Greg Nellis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-2. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball just inside. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
The second baseman.
Stepping in, Chuck Knox. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Scooped up on the backhand. There's one on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Now to the plate, Dan Glavine, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-2. Blake Parker enters from the pen to start the 9th inning now, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Brett Gardner.
Now the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. 2 out, nobody on. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 6 and the Twins 2. Mariano Rivera takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Rivera.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Kirby Puckett, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jeter is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting, the third baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
So stepping in, Harmon Killebrew. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Rivera, just 24 years of age. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Justin Morneau, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Twins. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Masahiro Tanaka gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.